Wait, no. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the third game that we will be casting here between TTC and Must.Gaming. This is the other semifinals of the winners bracket. Instantly, we see Cthulhu first pick. I was just talking to Bex about it, and yeah, the banning has already been done. So let's take a look at the bans real quick here. Mage Bane, Polywarp Priest, Tremble, Tempest, Parasite, Torturer, Pebbles, and Magmus. So the only standout ban that I see is probably Pebbles, but that is probably due to why Kiddo respect ban probably. But other than that, nothing much that stands out. Polywarp Priest may be a little bit because we have seen him die off from the competitive scene recently. But yeah, definitely interesting to see. As a Legion side, they responded with Keeper of the Forest and Bubbles. Now the Hellborne side has picked up that Monarch. Who will they go for next? Will they pick up another support hero, or will they get their carry hero? That is the question. But if you're just tuning in, this is the Orange Esports League Season 1 HON competition here. We are in the semi-finals of the winners bracket. This is going to be played on a double elimination format. Orange is in the finals of the winners bracket, and the other teams are battling it out in their losers bracket right now. And Playrider is picked up as well for the Hellborne side. So right now for the Hellborne team, we see Cthulhu, Monarch, and Playrider being picked up for the Hellborne team. What do you think of the lineup so far, Bex?
Pretty strong lineup thus far, pretty standard as well. Of course, like you pointed out, they have the Cthulhu, extremely strong tanky style hero. Oh, and he of course can jungle quite well, as a lot of background right there. Of course, we are live on site, so a lot of shouting is expected right there. So Cthulhu, Monarch, and Plague Rider thus far, that is really strong. And there we go. Finally, we see a Predator to go up against the Cthulhu. I am really excited to see this. Of course, Predator, very, very effective against tanky style heroes. Of course, his third ability does do 4% or is it 5% at max level per hit. So that is definitely going to be effective against the Cthulhu. So what do you think of that?
Yeah, definitely Predator, another good counter to the Cthulhu, along with that Pestilence as well. So definitely interested to see how they play this Predator, definitely here. But you know, I'm getting kind of sick of seeing Cthulhu in every single competitive game again, even in international HON as well as in local, our local scene here in Malaysia as well as Southeast Asia. We see Cthulhu being a really hot pick. It's either a first pick, first ban type hero, and to be honest, it's becoming like a torturer. It's either first pick or first ban, and they just need to balance the Cthulhu a little bit here. But yeah, the Legion side, they will finish their picking their fourth pick with Witch Slayer here. So Keeper of the Forest, Predator, Witch Slayer, and Bubble so far. Going to be interesting to see how they lane this. I think it's going to be a Bubble solo mid, Predator, Witch Slayer bottom, Keeper jungle, and maybe a final solo side lane coming out from Must. We will have to see. But Hellborne side, they are trolling us here. We see a War Beast and a Blood Hunter being shadow picked here. But I'm definitely sure they won't go through with it. Probably just trolling us. They are of course playing for TTC, and yeah, we'll have to see who their last two picks will be. Will be interesting to see if they actually decide to go with a War Beast here. What do you think if they actually pick up the War Beast?
I've actually seen that in international HON quite a bit recently, but they are not going to go with, they are going to go with the more traditional Valkyrie as well as Pyromancer. So their full lineup is going to be Cthulhu, Pyromancer, Plague Rider, Valkyrie, and Monarch. So now they are going to be playing a very aggressive mid-game with that lineup, and going to be really, really strong at that. Legion side, though, we are waiting for their final pick so far. It is Keeper, Predator, Witchslayer, and Bubbles. So obviously Keeper is gonna go that jungle. Actually, I have seen Keeper solo silent as well. So, but they do have that Bubbles. But then again, they do not have a mid hero just yet. Shadow picking Deadwood right here. So that would be a first time seeing Deadwood in pretty much forever, really.
I think we saw Deadwood in one of our Battle for New Earth tournament, but you know, that of course is Battle for New Earth, so yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see if they do pick up this Deadwood. We don't often see Deadwood, but definitely will be something different, something exciting to see, you know, compared to the usual pickups here, you know, Midas and all that. Midas actually wasn't banned, so it might even be picked up here, but hopefully they go through with this Deadwood pickup here. But the Hellborne side full lineup is going to be Cthulhu, Pyromancer, Valkyrie, Plague Rider, and Monarch. Really strong lineup for the Hellborne side as usual. We see Keto will probably go solo mid, CY along with, I believe, G with the Flow or maybe Bomb XG. Probably Bomb XG going top lane. G with the flow probably gonna solo side lane, the suicide lane, and Katuf. Oh, there we go. They finally decide to pick up that Deadwood. So full lineup for the Legion team is gonna be Keeper of the Forest, Predator, Witch Slayer, Bubbles, and Deadwood. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see that Deadwood.
Yeah, of course, Deadwood is going to be able to pick off the Hellborne squishy type heroes really quickly in the form of that Pyromancer, Valkyrie, Monarch, as well as Plague Rider. But of course, it all depends on how well he wins his lane. But I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed that he does not have the Flaming Deadwood.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He does not have the Flaming Deadwood. He does have the free Jollywood though. So trying to be jolly, I guess. You know, along with that Keeper of the Forest. So maybe they're trying to pair something up. Maybe he does have that Flaming Deadwood, just decided not to go with it. But anyway, the game will be started here. This is the semifinals of the winners bracket. Loser will go down into the losers bracket, of course, and the winner of this game will move on into the finals of the winners bracket and face against Orange Esports Malaysia. So definitely looking forward to that as well. So yeah, anyway, the game will be started here. Let's take a look at those lanes here. With as said, Pyromancer is going mid, bottom lane, Valkyrie and Monarch. Top lane is gonna be a solo Plague Rider along with a Cthulhu jungle. Or are they gonna send a tri bottom and a solo Cthulhu? Cthulhu's items actually signal a solo side lane. I don't know if about you, but I think he's going solo side lane.
Well, it's definitely possible. They are sending 3 heroes at their bottom lane, so obviously they do not want Predator to get any sort of farm. But that is going to be interesting to send Plague Rider in a tri-lane, because he's going to lack in levels. Of course, Plague Rider, a very strong solo style heroes. Of course, he has that Extinguish to control the lane. Has some shoutouts to Debbie right there coming out. But yeah, so Cthulhu is going to go solo against a Witch Slayer? What's going on right here, Eric?
I don't know. I think where's Witch Slayer? Where's Witch Slayer? I don't see Witch Slayer. Oh, I think he's probably just gonna ward. If you look at his items, it's pretty obvious that he's just going full support. So he's just trying to he's just probably going up there to ward that room, and then he's gonna back off into the bottom lane or support, or maybe they're gonna do a dual lane top. Definitely not gonna be a solo Witch Slayer with the item pickups that he has. Can you take a look at Plague Rider's items? It does look like he's gonna be a try. Yeah, based on his items, you know, picking up 2 wards, I think he's gonna be a tri lane bottom. Definitely not wanting to let Predator farm at all. He is at that bottom lane now, hiding behind the tower. I definitely don't disagree with this, you know, because if Predator gets that one big item, he's just gonna rape through this Hellborne lineup, especially that Cthulhu as well, because he's gonna have a lot of HP, and that third skill is just gonna eat through all that tankiness that he has. And yeah, gonna be very interesting. Middle lane, I believe it's gonna be Deadwood soloing against Pyromancer, is it? Yeah, Deadwood against a Pyromancer middle lane. Top lane is gonna be a solo Bubbles against a Cthulhu. That is gonna be really interesting. So yeah.
Yep, and of course you have to keep in mind, Legion team, they do have a jungler in the form of that Keeper of the Forest. So they are essentially playing 4v5 for the early part of the game. Which pretty much means that, you know, Predator, as you can see right now, already playing so passively. Of course, Witch Slayer is going to make his way to the bottom lane. But that also means that one of the supports from the Hellborne side can just roam to the middle lane and set up a kill onto Deadwood, already taking a stun in the face right there. Not the best of times. But yeah, look at the Hellborne team already starting to move out. Witch Slayer is not going to spot him, in fact. Neither is Keeper the Force, so they can potentially set up a kill onto this Deadwood right here. You need to be careful. Stun coming out from Pyromancer, and Monarch coming in from behind, but Deadwood is going to be aware of that. Here we go, stun and silence, but not enough duration. And Deadwood trying to do juke, but fails, and the Bloodlust kill for the Hellborne team. And bottom lane though, Predator trying to pick up on some farm. So early Bloodlust kill in favor of the Hellborne team.
Yeah, early bloodlust kill there. Not too sure what Deadwood was actually trying to do. I think if he thought if he ate through that tree, he would be able to move on. But sadly for him, he made a mistake there and he went down. Bottom lane, we see Valkyrie having a slightly harder time against a level 2 Predator right now. As the lane is being pushed back though. He does have that Plate Rider in support. Where has Monarch roamed to? He's roamed top lane now to help out that Cthulhu going up against the Bubbles. Trying to set up a gank here onto this Bubbles. A ward of sight is there, however, so I'm pretty sure Bubbles noticed that and he will be safe for now. And I don't think the Hellborne side has enough damage at his top lane even to take down this Bubbles in the first place. But yeah, definitely Pyramids. Oh, there we go. First skill, nice use of the take cover as well to cancel out that first skill, and Bubbles will be able to get away. Middle lane though, Pyroman's level 3 already level gapping this Deadwood. He is not having the best of times at the middle lane at all. Look at this kiddo just playing so aggressive, denying those creeps as well. But they have one side, they can't leave this keeper of the forest alone, because if he gets a fast level 6, he's gonna do a lot of damage and CCs onto this Hellborne line, team. As now the tree trying to take out this haste rune, but sorry, Pyromancer is gonna pick it up and bottle it as well. So even sadder news for that middle lane. As Bubbles, you are gonna run into a Monarch because you have a ward there, but that's only gonna be it. One exchange of blows each. Bottom lane, what's going on? We see Witch Slayer Predator, still nothing much. So yeah, can we take a look at some of the stats, Mr. Bex? Okay, bottom lane, let me see. Who is at bottom? Predator sitting at, what's his thing, 4-1 compared to Valkyrie at 6-2, so pretty much even. Top lane, an exchange of blows between the two again. Middle lane, look at this kiddo just playing so aggressive here. He is sitting at, what is he sitting at? He's sitting at, not GPM back, stat, thank you. He's sitting at 12-3 compared to a Deadwood sitting at 2-3, so he's having a hard time. As top lane, these two just going at it. Bubbles could drop, no, he's gonna shell surf away, he's fine. And too bad being called out by the game as well. As Panda Career coming to the middle lane. What did he just deliver? Boots? Yeah, boots. So yeah, pretty passive game so far.
Yep, of course, Hellborne team did get that early Bloodlust kill onto that Deadwood, and that is pretty much making him have that early disadvantage. Of course, Deadwood really dependent on that early farm as well as early levels, so that is gonna severely hinder his progress in this game. Still only level 3. Not even any boots nor bottle just yet, so that is not a good sign for the Legion team. Like I said, that is the flaw of having a, a jungler. Of course, you just have to play 2-1-2. That is a simple counter to the jungler strike, because you win 2 lanes automatically, and that pretty much nullifies the jungler. As Predator, let's take a quick look at his GPM. 174, so second to the Keeper of the Forest on his team. But of course, look at the Hellborne team. 3 heroes stopping the charge right there as action at the top lane. Bubbles trying to be sneaky right here, but Monarch is well aware. Bomb X3 playing this. Bubbles will not use the crippling poison just yet. And Mana Ring actually picked up by Keeper of the Forest, so he is going to be able to jungle more effectively. But Deadwood here, stun onto Deadwood. Very low on health, but he will be able to survive right there. And still no kills just yet.
Yeah, just that early Bloodlust kill for the Hellborne side. I definitely expect Kiddo to play a lot more aggressive as bottom lane, which they're taking a lot of harass. He is going to use that graveyard, but they are turning things around. Valkyrie leaping away just in the nick of time, and he will survive there. And Plate Rider just supporting him with a, what's that called, a health pot. So lucky Valkyrie there. As Bomb just not letting up on this Bubbles, not giving him any room to breathe, any room to farm at all this top lane. And Deadwood as well, he has to back off and go back to his base now. And they are just not having the best of times. I believe they are winning top and middle lane, and bottom lane is pretty much, I would say, even, I would say, right now. But yeah, Legion team, they do have a Keeper in the Forest.
Yeah, that is the thing with playing the jungler, like I pointed out earlier. And you know, Predator, personally, I do not like playing him so passively in lane. You have the stun from Witch Slayer, but of course, unfortunately, you have the jungler, so you can't really set up kills. Predator, if you play him in an aggressive trial lane, he is just so strong. And the opposing team really can't do much. As here we go, Leap, actually just an harass Leap, like quite unusual there. But that is gonna be all for now. And yeah, like I said, I want to see more aggression from the Legion team. Hopefully once Keeper reaches level 6, should be hitting that relatively soon. Middle lane though, Pyromancer is level 6, so Deadwood needs to be careful right here. He even has an invisibility rune, so Deadwood automatically running behind to the tower. Top lane though, Bubbles taking some pressure, but he is going to be able to survive. Of course, he still has that shell surf as well as the take cover. But yeah, only 1 kill thus far, 6%.
The Hellborne side just enjoying the better side of the farm right now, as Pyromancer is going to make his way bottom to pick up yet another rune. So absolute rune control for Pyromancer so far, to picking up 3 runes. Top lane Bomb just not letting up on that bubbles. He's not having the best of times. Level 3, not able to do anything at all. You look at Cthulhu's money, he has 2k saved up. What do you think he's going to go for? Maybe an early, I don't know. What do you think he's going to go for?
There are a variety of things you can go for, but I think he's just gonna go tanky first. As stun onto Deadwood combo. Ultimate also used last hit. There we go. But yeah, 2 kills for that Pyromancer right now as Action bottom lane. They got a kill. So finally, like I said, the aggression from that Predator lane. And the Keeper actually, yeah, Keeper had to use his ultimate. But of course, fortunately, he finally got a kill. As another Void to Pause comes out, would not be a competitive game without a pause. But Predator's still only level 4.
Yeah, so Predator's still only level 4, but Valkyrie is only a level ahead. And there are a bunch of creep waves being pushed back right now. But Cthulhu, what did he pick up? He checked the bird. Check the bird. Oh, Midas again. Hand of Alchemist Bones. I keep thinking Dota. But yeah, Alchemist Bones being picked up yet again. So we see Mel, opting to go for, this Alchemist Bones to maybe boost his farm, but we haven't seen many Alchemist Bone pickups in competitive scene for a really long time, so interesting to see how he picks it up.
Yeah, like I pointed out in the previous game, Alchemist Bones, one of those items that is really, really good if you pick it up really, really fast. So 7 minutes in, already has that Alchemist Bone, so that is gonna significantly boost his farm. Look at that, instantly topping the charts at 345 gold per minute right there. But yeah, after that he's pretty much just gonna go full on tank, gets his boots right there, but of course unable to set up any kills thus far. Middle lane, the tower is taking a lot of pressure. Look at Deadwood, only level 5 compared to a level 8 Pyromancer right there. So finally hitting level 6, so he can potentially set up a kill. As Action at this bottom lane, look at Predator taking lots of damage. Arrow, will it land? No, it will not. So not blind is that Predator, fortunately. And that is going to be all for now. Middle lane, they are trying to set up a gank onto this Pyromancer. They can definitely do so, but they have a water side. Look at that, yep. So that water side will prevent his death for now at least. As actually, at the moment I say that, Deadwood taking the combo in the face of a Pyromancer. No ultimate just yet. Needs to be careful though, as Witch Slayer is nearby. So still only 3 kills, 8 minutes in.
Yeah, so Kiddo proving yet again why he is one of the best solo mid players in this game, doing so well so far. Controlling runes yet again. He's gonna pick up another rune, I think. Did he? Yeah, he's gonna pick up yet another haste rune. So control absolute dominance on the runes, and that's just gonna help him a lot. His ulti is gonna be refreshed soon, and that's just gonna spell another kill for him. Top lane Bubble still only level 4 with absolutely no items. What's his GPM? 119. Wow, that's way below the 325 mark that Cthulhu has set up here. Look at it, Cthulhu, he's just so tanky, even with no tank items right now. He's just forcing Bubbles to go back. And yeah, like I said, Pyromancer, I probably going to see him pick up a kill really soon, maybe in about 10 seconds, as Monarch is roaming top, thinking about maybe going in here. Cthulhu gonna stun, and Shell Surf used soon. There we go, Shell Surf gonna be used, but Monarch is chasing him down. Nope, not gonna be in time, and not just no distance there. Really close though, saw what he was trying to do. As yet again, you see Deadwood's first skill missing yet again. Oh, there we go, stun though, and Graveyard. Ulti coming out from Deadwood. Ooh, what in the world? Oh, there we go. Big ulti and Dragon Wave coming out from Pyromancer, taking out. Ulti gonna be used by Deadwood as well, and there we go. He's gonna drop down finally, Pyromancer. So he did get a kill there, but not too sure why Deadwood decided to wait on that ulti for so long. Maybe trying to cut him off and maybe get a few auto attacks in, but that cost him his teammate's life.
Yeah, not too sure what went on right there, so perhaps a little bit of miscommunication. And look at this bottom lane, Predator forced to farm in the jungle right here. 170 gold per minute compared to a 250 gold per minute Valkyrie. In fact, has 1000 gold saved up. No items just yet. Might be some in the stash, but we'll have to wait and see. And actually, I've actually played with Bomb X3 quite some time now. And he always says that, a counter to Predator is simple. Just get a nullstone. So what do you think about that?
Of course, you know, if you get a Null Stone, Predator won't be able to leap on you, that is for sure. As Keeper of the Forest trying to do something sneaky here, popping up in the jungle. Maybe gonna set up a potential ult here onto this bottom lane. Witchslayer is joining in on the party. Valkyrie, you could be in a lot of trouble, my friend. Hex going out. There we go. Leaf going in as well. Keeper of the Forest ulti. TPs are coming in though. Cthulhu is there. Will he decide to go in? Maybe. No. Thinking about it. No. He's not gonna follow up through. With the kills here, but Valkyrie, he's gonna get taken down, and 3-3. This game looking pretty even. As Kiddo trying to do some harass onto this Deadwood at this middle lane, but right now, pretty much even. And considering we haven't heard much from Must.Gaming, and I think we only saw them in Battle for New Earth, which I think they made it to about the last 16 or last year. I can't really remember. We have to check up on that. But you know, for a team that we haven't heard much about, they are doing really well against a really strong team here.
Yep, and of course you have to keep in mind that the Hellborne team was formed not more than 1 week ago, and this is their first tournament joining in, so that has definitely got to do with it. Their teamwork not the best just yet, as there might be some trouble right here. They have the uphill ward, so he needs to be careful. He cannot set up any kills with that ward of sight right there. And in fact, Bubbles still only level 5, is going to roam through that bottom lane, but not much he can do. Of course, without that ultimate, you can't really set up any kills for now at least. And in fact, look at this, Cthulhu and Monarch still trying to set up the kill on this middle lane. Pyromancer is trying to bait, but Deadwood just will not bite right here.
Yeah, so I guess Deadwood just waiting to use his first skill, and Pyromancer will probably eat it to bait the kill from Deadwood or their skills here, but he is not falling for it just yet. As bottom lane, Predator continuing his farm. He's sitting at 210 gold per minute, just slightly behind that Valkyrie, but he did get that kill though. There you go, Nature's Grass though. Why did you go bottom lane? As the ulti gonna be used, and there you go, baited, just there. Yet again, we saw what they were trying to do there. Pyromancer knew exactly what was going on. He knew that Deadwood was coming for him. He did have that ward of sight, so that is why he chose to stay there as well. So,
yep, and they do get the middle tower kill as well. So first tower kill of the game goes in favor of the Hellborne team right now. 4-3, 12 minutes in, and only 4,000 gold advantage thus far. You know, it's still a very even game. Let's take a quick look at items on the Legion team. Deadwood just having such a horrible time trying to pick up his steam boots, but even that is just, it just seems so far away for him. Predator though, he does have a mighty blade, so either gonna go for that ice brand or perhaps an early shrunken head. Would guess the ice brand, but you never know. Bubbles only 600 gold, so no items just yet. Oh, Keeper of the Forest though has 2,000 gold, so he could go for the portal key, or do you think he's gonna rush for a bulwark maybe?
He can go either way. He could even see, it does look like he's going to the side, probably going to pick up his portal key right now. There you go. So portal key pick up, before I can make my item prediction here on this Keeper of the Forest, he's going to be able to set up those ganks even more so now. Sitting at 260 gold per minute. Oh, Hellborne side might not be the best idea as well. Predator going to leap in, ulti follow up by, oh, nice play right there, ulti there, but bouncing all over the creeps instead of the heroes. Nice trying to spread here. Cthulhu coming in, nice stun onto Predator, and he will go down. Keeper of the Forest trying to run for his life. Nice ward of Revelation placed down, but not at the right position. As Predator and Witchslayer are gonna drop here, and only Monarch dropping. Ooh, wow! Actually, Pyromancer catching this Keeper of the Forest. How did he do that? Actually, that was interesting. His Keeper of the Forest is gonna stay there for a while, and maybe he's gonna get caught. Maybe just, oh, there you go, PK away. But Pyromancer, he does have a PK as well. So wrong place though. Wrong place. So we saw what he was trying to do there, but just wrong place. And the Hellborne side should be able to take down this bottom tier 1 tower pretty easily, as well as Deadwood taking that top tier 1 tower pretty easily as well. He's working towards a steam boots, so he's gonna be delayed on that PK, that is for sure.
Yup, and of course a Deadwood with a really late PK, not nearly as effective as he would like. And now Bubbles in a lot of trouble. He does not have mana for Shout Stuff, and he will get taken out 7-4 in favor of the Hellborne team. More G drops coming out from the Hellborne team right now. Deadwood trying to pick up on some farm. He is level 10 now, so 1 level away from an even more Imba ulti, I guess you could say. Finally has his team boots. That's looking good for the Legion team. But still, look at the other heroes. They are really struggling right now. Predator, still no Ice Brand just yet. Hellborne team though, they are just so rich look at Cthulhu instantly purchases a Helmet of the Black Legion. Shows you how farmed up they are right now.
Yeah, definitely looks like the Hellborne side is enjoying the better side of this game right now. But something I want to talk about with you, Bex. Taunting in a competitive game. Should it be taken out or just left in there? Because, you know, as I said before, you know, taunting in a competitive game, of course, you know, it gives you a slight boost of itch of adrenaline or something. I don't know, but a top lane action though. Ooh, 5-second arrow gonna land onto this Deadwood. A bit unlucky as a huge catch gonna probably happen soon. There you go, Pyromancer coming in with a stun, and Deadwood, sir, you are not getting out this. You're gonna use the ulti onto that Valkyrie though, but he's gonna leap away, but not of the best of ideas as well. As Bubbles coming with that ulti, but he is being chased down right now, dropping really low, trying to use that take cover. A stun coming out from Cthulhu, and he would just catch the tail end of that poor little turtle. He's working his way at that tower as well. So yeah. Wait, hold on. Yeah, before I was talking about that, you know, taunting in a competitive game. I believe we saw in one game where, because he decided to taunt that wasted about 1 APM and 0.5 seconds, he actually didn't. Well, he was not able to get off that last hit. So, do you think taunting should be removed from the competitive scene?
That's pretty much debatable. Of course, it is a lot of fun for most players. You know, just. Yeah, not too sure if you guys can hear that, but Zodiac just shouting some stuff right there. Stun is gonna miss onto this Keeper of the Forest. Predator coming in, and Pyromancer is in a lot of trouble. Uses the ultimate in Keeper of the Forest's face, but not gonna be enough. Will Pyromancer be able to make a miraculous escape here? 4-second arrow right there. Excuse me right there. Not too sure what's going on. Stumbling on my words. As Predator, not the best position, but support is coming in from Deadwood right there, and Hellborne team is forced to fall back. But yeah, like you were asking right there, I don't know, I guess like G with the flow always says taunt if sure.
True, but I don't know, I still think it should be removed. You know, I'm not a taunter, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I just don't want to see people lose the kills because of taunting. That is for sure. But yeah, getting back into the game, of course, 7.9k gold lead for the Hellborne side, 6.4k experience lead here as well. And how many towers have gone down for the Hellborne team? Bottom tower is gone, mid tower is gone as well, right? So pretty much even on towers, to be honest. So 3 towers down for the Legion team and only 2 for the Hellborne side. But look at that gold advantage, it's really huge here. Even if the Legion team takes down that top tier 1 tower, it'll probably just close the deficit by about 1,000 gold, but now 8,000 gold advantage for the Hellborne side. If you look at the GPM, that is just insane amount of farm here. 3 of the heroes on the Hellborne side topping the charts, next to Keeper of the Forest and Predator following up relatively closely, I guess. But Hellborne team definitely looking like they are in a really good spot here. Cthulhu, what's his stats at? Click stats, Mr. Bex. He is sitting at 3-0 in terms of kills, so he's the only one in this game who hasn't died just yet. As Invisible Pyromancer, he is trying to creep up here onto this Keeper, but Keeper is invis as well. So Pyromancer is there, along with Plague Rider, and Plague Rider is going to run into those neutral creeps. As Pyromancer, now he is going to spot this Witch Slayer like a ninja. There you go. Ulti? Oh, instantly going to get hacked here. And ulti is what was Kido doing as he gets taken down. But Keeper of the Forest is going to use his ulti here. Plague Rider ulti bouncing left and right as well, doing so much damage as Bubbles gets taken down. Deadwood gets taken down. No, the Keeper of the Forest gets taken down. So sorry, both of the trees confusing me there. As Kiddo is going to stun in. And sorry, Deadwood, you are not getting out of there alive. But Kiddo, my friend, what were you doing there? He Dragon Wave, and he could have ultied and taken down the Witch Slayer instantly, but he allowed Witch Slayer to hacks, which ultimately led to his demise. So
yeah, I suppose you could say that he kind of underestimated the Witch Slayer's responses, but in the end they got 3 kills, so that's still definitely good. And if I look at Cthulhu, 2.6k gold, so he can definitely go for that bulwark right now if he chooses to do so. I don't know what can he go for other than that. What do you think?
To be honest, I think he should go for a Hex just because he can, to stop that Predator, because he's doing a lot of damage onto this Hellborne side, especially with that Stonehide. He finally picks up his Ice Burn as well, so soon he's gonna have his Frost Burn, and he's gonna eat through the supports of this Hellborne side. And just because Cthulhu has that farm, look at that, 2.9k, he should really think about picking up a Hex. He's already tanky enough as it seems. 1.6k HP, the top HP of this game, not to mention the Helm of the Black Legion as well as the Mystic Vestments. The Legion side, not much damage, to be honest, not much damage output except from the Predator. So definitely a Hex would be a good counter to the Predator right now.
Yep, and of course, with Deadwood struggling so much, it is definitely a valid point. I mean, they're having such a hard time taking out the Hellborne team. And look at Plague Rider, he even has his Void Talisman, so that is gonna negate even more damage from the Legion team right here in the form of that Predator as well as that Deadwood. So they need to be aware of that, of course. And now Valkyrie sitting on his Frostburn will split that into a Geometer's Bane plus Frostwolf Skull eventually. But that is going to be all from the hidden for now. And there we go, look at that. Dufin does pick up an Acolyte Staff, but I actually expect him to go Frostfield Plate like he did in the previous game. Definitely I would prefer the Sheepstick as action is going to happen. It's done onto Predator, but no ultimate just yet. Phoenix Wave as well, and he will blink out. But Monarch left behind, man down, he will go down. And Bubbles trying to do some sneaky plays, will shell stuff away, but the Hellborne team still in pursuit, trying to port out. Stun goes out and he gets taken out right there. So one hero down for each team. And Legion team now forced to regroup. They still have the Keeper of the Forest ultimate, so they can potentially set up a kill. You have to keep in mind the Hellborne team is still standing strong, and look at Pyromancer here doing a smart thing, staying far behind. He can instantly just port in and stun whenever needed, and they're actually choosing to fall back right now even though they have the water sight.
Yeah, that was just really good play from both sides. Poor Butterfly though, he's just coming closer and closer to extinction here. But he got left behind and he got taken down instantly with a combination from the Legion team. But the Hellborne side, they do have the upper hand now. I would really like to see them force those clashes because I think they can. To be honest, personally, I think they can force those clashes. Though Valkyrie is looking like he's saving up for... Oh, his Kiddo picked up a kill yet again onto that Witch Slayer. So Witch Slayer not having the best of times yet again. But I would really like to see the Hellborne side just force a clash here because the Legion side, aside from the Predator, there's nothing much they can do, and Keeper of the Forest ulti as well, but they should be able to take out this Legion team fairly easily, as long as Kiddo catches one hero first. So I don't know about you, but I think they should start forcing clashes.
Yeah, that's definitely true. The moment they win one clash, they can easily take Kongor as well, as Predator might be some trouble right here trying to make his escape, but support coming in from the Legion side. Oh, Grasp is not nil on, but Bubbles coming in. Void Talisman used on Plague Rider, no damage coming in, but look at Keeper of the Forest ulti on 3 people, but Plague Rider ulti not effective at all. So many creeps, but Cthulhu is so tanky and will charge away. So Pyromancer not in the clash just yet. Here we go. No ultimate just yet though. Use the portal key to dodge the Bubble shelter. And now Bubbles, bad position my friend. He will get taken out. Deadwood trying to port out in the trees and will be successful. And Witch Slayer wasn't even in that fight unfortunately. So overall good clash for the Hellborne team despite dropping the tower right there.
Yeah, definitely a really good clash here. They took out 3 key heroes. They took out the Bubbles, the Predator, and the Keeper of the Forest, leaving only Deadwood and Witch Slayer to survive. But oh, Deadwood actually picked up his PK. Where did he get the farm to do that? That is the question that I want to know. The answer I want to my question, sorry. But the Hellborne side, only the 2 supports going down there, Plague Rider and Monarch. So definitely a really good trade. Though the Legion team did take out the tower. But look at the gold and experience advantage. 12k and 13k respectively in terms of gold and experience advantage for the Hellborne side. They are looking more and more like they're in a really good position here. And like I said, they just have to force those clashes. Force Predator to jump in and force Keeper to waste that ulti, and then in comes the Cthulhu and the Pyromancer and the Valkyrie to just clean up.
Yep, and of course you have to keep in mind that was 5-second arrow in the face of Deadwood. He is in a lot of trouble right here, but no support from the Hellborne team, so he is gonna be able to survive, dropping down to half hit points right there. And of course Witch Slayer is nearby. He did the wards, a good job by him. And they are grouping up at this middle lane now. Let's take a quick look at items while we have some downtime. Yep, so Cthulhu did go for that Frostfield plate like I predicted. Definitely would like Sheepstick as well, but Frostfield plate still makes sense. I mean, you charge in, use your ulti, you use the slow from the Frostfield plate as well. That is a lot of slow coming out from Cthulhu. So definitely understandable as now clash is imminent. Keeper of the Forest has his ulti and Hellborne team do not have any revelation wards, I guess you could say. But they do have a dust, I believe. Let me find it. There we go, on Monarch. So they have a dust. But Cthulhu is still farming in the jungle, so they will not choose to push any further. But clash is imminent, Arctic.
Yeah, definitely clash about to happen here as Cthulhu might be caught off position here and he might not even be it's 5-second arrow landing onto which they would the Hellborne team decide to go in. Pyromancer, there you go, stun wave, dragon wave, but not enough as ulti onto that Pyromancer here as well as the grass and Keeper Force coming with that ulti. Kiddo will drop down but so will that Deadwood and Plague Rider ulti bouncing over. He's going to use that Void Talisman as well to stop the harass onto that by the Predator, but Monarch now running for his life. Bubble's going to get taken down. Cthulhu coming in. There you go, Frostward Blade taking down the Keeper of the Forest, and Predator is probably going to drop down here as well. There you go, Courier my friend, dropping down as Bex would always say. Legion Courier drops down, Hellborne automatically wins here. So right now, genocide for the lead, Hellborne in favor of the Hellborne side, and they just extended their lead there. And this is what I was talking about. They have to force those clashes. Even if one or two heroes drop down, they can easily just get a genocide. So yeah, really good clash from the Hellborne team.
Yep, really strong team fight from the Hellborne team. Now 24 to 11, 26 minutes in, and look at Valkyrie has a Blessed Orb, so he's gonna finish up that Geometer's Bane really soon. And items are just popping out for the Hellborne team. Cthulhu has another 2,000 gold saved up, and he is gonna get this invisibility rune as well. We're just gonna farm at the bottom lane, increase his farm even more. 500 gold per minute just isn't enough, and Bound Eye picked up by Plague Rider. So no more sneaky stuff from Keeper of the Forest, unfortunately. But of course, he still has that portal key, so that is definitely good for him. But I don't know. I guess they could take Congo right now. What do you think?
Yeah, of course they can take Kongor. They have that Bound Eye and they have the sight. They have map control as well. Well, not that big of map control, but they do have it. And the Legion team, ulti coming out here onto this Valkyrie. Valkyrie in a lot of trouble. He will finally be taken down here. So they were getting a kill at that top lane. Valkyrie just caught a bit off position there. He should have known better because Deadwood, he does have that PK. I wonder why he was out so far alone there. As now the Hellborne supports, as well as that Pyromancer just roaming around, not doing anything. They will deward though. And I like to see them either go for a Kongor kill or maybe set up yet another clash, because they just need to continue to extend their lead here. They will lose it slowly as the game progresses if they decide to drag this game. And you know how Predator skills. In that late game, he will do a lot of massive damage onto this Hellborne side if not controlled well. So I definitely want to see Cthulhu pick up that Hex here, definitely, because he is sitting at 3.1k gold. He's the only one from the lead Hellborne side that has so much gold saved up. What's his GPM, by the way? Let's take a look at GPM then. 522. Wow, that is just insane. And following closely behind is that Valkyrie, of course, as the Predator's gonna get narrowly missing their Kiddo, my friend. Predator will be able to get away, of course. So yeah, I would definitely like to see a Sheepstick being picked up by Cthulhu. He definitely needs it for this Hellborne side, just so he can hack that Predator once it's done, or maybe even catching the Keeper of the Forest quickly before he can ulti. As Cthulhu running into an invisible Deadwood along with the Keeper of the Forest. So two of the trees here being really sneaky, trying to set something up onto this Cthulhu, but he is really tanky, however. But will they be able to get a kill? I think they will be, because Witchslayer is in the background as well. A few ultis and he will be taken down. But look at the Hellborne side though, the ports are coming in from the backside, and forgive the pun there, but yeah, pun not intended there. Now I just got caught off track.
Yep, here we go. Clashes him in charge onto Witchslayer. Arrow not gonna land though, and Witchslayer just gonna drop really fast. But Deadwood will try and pick up Plague Rider, but not successful. Bound Eye will drop, and Chaos just all over the place right here. Monarch still standing in front, and Bubbles out of mana. But actually, Valkyrie not choosing to pursue any further. They want to take out this Keeper of the Forest. Play with it with your life, my friend. Dumpster from now, and they're easily gonna get this out kill. And actually, Predator was not even in that fight.
I don't think it would have made a difference anyway. Predator not going to be able to do anything at all. He does look like he's going for a basher.
The Hellborne has destroyed a Legion
that's going to be
tower.
interesting to see. I would have preferred to see a Brutalizer, whatever. Dota, Han, same thing. But yeah. Okay, fine, not the same thing, but yeah, items. Okay, based on items. I get confused sometimes, but yeah. Predator, I don't think it would have made a difference at that bottom lane anyway. He's not all too that tanky, and 4.5k saved up on Cthulhu. Will we see another Doombringer bot for Valkyrie maybe?
Well, that is definitely possible. I mean, we've played with them so many times, so knowing them, anything is possible. But that would just be game throwing. And of course, Lakia pointed out, Predator is gonna pick up that Brutalizer. I repeat, Brutalizer, my friend. But yeah, I personally am not a big fan of that. But I mean, it is what it is, and he probably knows more than I. But yeah, that's about it for the Legion team. They pretty much don't have any items. Deadwood still level 15, has that Mighty Blade, so gonna try and get his Shrunken Head really soon. Trying to set up a kill onto Valkyrie, but not the best idea. And actually Valkyrie is gonna try and pick up a knockdown. Here we go, Deadwood punch, but the supports are coming in, and probably not the best choice. Stun and Witchlayer ultimate in the face will go down right there. And Predator is still standing strong, but forced to fall back in the end. So good pick off by the Legion team right there.
Yeah, Deadwood did use his ulti there. I believe Witchlayer did as well, right? So Witchlayer and Deadwood just securing the kill for the Legion side. And again, Valkyrie just... I want to see him play a bit more safer until he gets his Nullstone. Or has he already picked it up? Not too sure if he has. He does not have any gold, but maybe it's in his stash. I definitely want to see him pick up that Nullstone first to try and maybe slow things down a bit for in terms of the kill. But yeah, 27 to 14 now. Really good game so far. Legion team definitely not out of it just yet. You know, Predator getting the farm that he needs, and yeah, just trolling going on here at the cafe that we're playing at. As Kiddo is still not 16 yet as well, and he was the solo mid player. Predator has actually overtook him, so
yeah, of course he has been roaming around a lot, so definitely understandable. And of course he does go down relatively quick in those clashes, with Deadwood always focus firing him as well as that Plague Rider. So not that big of a surprise. And have to point out, look at Cthulhu, he has a demonic breastplate, so it's gonna help a lot in his team. As Keeper of the Forest might be some trouble, as well as Witchlayer right here. Pyromancer ultimate in the face, but not enough to take him out just yet. Pyromancer does not have his portal key just yet, but Witchlayer trying to get out. Will he be able to? Plague Rider taunt if sure, my friend. Actually, he finally gets the kill, and Plague Rider instantly activates that Void Talisman, negating all damage from Predator. Deadwood will not go in just yet. Arrow will not land. Really clutch right there. So Clash will reset, but the Legion team is one player down. The Hellborne team can look to push down this tower.
Yeah, definitely nice pick off there on our Witchlayer. Again, we see Kiddo. I think his reflexes, maybe he's getting old or something, but he just used his ulti and didn't follow up true. I would have preferred to see a stun first, then an ulti maybe, you know, to secure the kill instead of chasing him down like that. That could have turned really deadly for him if they didn't catch him down soon enough. As now the Legion team just now trying to pick up on their farm here, but the Hellborne side, I don't know why they are farming as well. Look at Cthulhu's items, the Force Field Plague, Heaven the Black Legion, and a Demonic Breastplate. He's just so tanky right now, but it looks like they're going for a Kongor kill maybe? Thinking about it, looking at Kongor in the face, saying hi, but yeah, that's about it. And I don't know what they're delaying and what they're dragging this out for, to be honest.
Yeah, they definitely have the advantage, but you know, sometimes when you have the advantage, you don't always have to end the game. There's nothing wrong with further extending your lead, so definitely understandable right there. They are gonna go for the Kongor kill right here, but Keeper of the Forest is gonna send his animated tree dog right here. And the Legion team are well aware of the Kongor kill in process. It is down to half hit points. Legion team making their way right here. Hellborne team, how will they respond? Who will jump in first? Deadwood jumps in first, and Monarch out of position, but will not go out just yet. Cthulhu manning up. Witchlayer will get taken up. Plague bouncing, but creeps will negate the damage as more heroes going now left and right. But still, Predator standing strong. Valkyrie, of course, does have that Nullstone, so unable to kill him is that Predator. So only two heroes went down. Make that 3, I believe. No, okay, still only 2 for the Legion team. A sneaky Pyromancer is around here, but he can't take out Keeper of the Forest, unfortunately. But they can easily take this Kongor kill now, as the Legion team is forced to fall back. And Keeper of the Forest might be some trouble. Actually forced out at the very last second. Very clutch right there. They do get the Token of Life though.
Definitely good trade. Yeah, taking down 2 heroes as well as a Token of Life, but that could have been deadly for Keeper of the Forest. But really good reflexes, porting out just in the nick of time here. I don't think Monarch should have showed himself too soon, as the stun was coming out there by that Pyromancer, of course. But yeah, they were lurking in the background. Now he is gonna go in ulti onto that Plague Rider and instantly destroys that eye. So poor G with the flow there, instantly getting taken down. And yeah, the Hellborne side, will they think about pushing down this middle lane or bottom lane though? I see action. Predator going up against a Valkyrie 1v1. Predator in a lot of trouble, but he is trying to fight back. He's trying to stand his ground, and he's doing a lot of damage. There you go, call the Valkyrie, but finally dumpster toss by CY onto this Predator, and the Hellborne side could easily go mid right now because they are without that Predator, of course, which Slayer is trying something sneaky here, trying to take away the mana of that Cthulhu, but just too much there. He doesn't have a cross field play as well, so I want to see the Hellborne engage right here. There you go, stun onto that Keeper of the Forest, and as well as that, wow, look at the amount of damage coming out here. As Pyromancer, you're going to take him down as well. Bubble's blinking in, going to use that ulti onto Monarch, but only catching one hero considering Bubble, Pyromancer has that BKB, a shrunken head, and he takes him down with the Dragon Wave as well. So 4 heroes down for the Legion side. It's looking pretty much game, I guess, for the Hellborne side.
Yeah, of course. Now 36 minutes in, the kill count is 34 to 15 in favor of the Hellborne team. And of course, Legion team having a 25,000 gold and experience deficit. That is a really large deficit to make a comeback. But it is still definitely possible. I mean, we've seen some amazing comebacks, you know, in all our coverages. So I will not count them out just yet. But it is definitely going to be difficult as Cthulhu actually picking up a shield breaker. So what do you think of that?
I think he's just going carry build here in this game. Did he sell something? What did he sell? Oh, he didn't sell anything, but yeah, anyway. Oh, he saw his Alchemist Bones. Yeah, I saw his Alchemist Bones for the shield breaker, so he's going more carry route. Of course, the Alchemist Bones pretty much useless right now. What's his GPM? Let's take a look at the GPM there. Well, he still hasn't died yet, actually. So yeah, he's sitting at 560 GPM, the top farmer of this game. But look at that top tree. They maintained their top 3 farming status throughout this entire game. The Legion team just could not come close. Predator is sitting at 300 gold per minute, but he's way behind at 360 Pyromancer, of course. And I guess that just led to the demise of the Legion side. You know, I see what they tried to do with that Predator pickup here on to counter that Cthulhu, but it just has not worked out so far, as Cthulhu just dominating this game right now. As Deadwood trying something sneaky on G with the flow yet again, maybe? Nope, he's not gonna go through with it. As middle lane, Keeper of the Forest, he has to be really careful as well. Armor onto the Cthulhu to further make him tanky. Oh, first kill there, gonna miss. And do they still have the token as well? Yeah, they still have that token on Valkyrie. So I want to see them push down this middle lane right now instead of dragging them. At least get out those tier 2 towers, which is what they're gonna do here. But I still prefer this to see them force another clash, and they'll probably win it because Valkyrie, just because Valkyrie has that token of life. So yeah.
Yep, and they are grouping up at this top lane right now, and it is gonna be an easy tower kill unless we see some huge plays from the Legion team. There we go, Deadwood instantly jumping Monarch, Keeper of the Forest ulti as well, Plague bouncing back and forth, and Deadwood will go down. Silver bullet right in the face of Valkyrie, but he had that now stone. Which Slayer will go down? What is going on with the G's right there? 5-second arrow in the face of Predator, and that is a near genocide for the Hellborne team right there. The only survivor is Keeper of the Forest. Portal key still on cooldown, but it does have that invisibility, so Hellborne team just looking too strong right now.
Legion dropping 4 heroes yet again, and I believe that the Hellborne side will be able to push down this top tier 3 tower as well as those Raxes. As there we saw an Acolyte staff being picked up by Pyromancer, so definitely working towards his hacks. Just about 500 gold away from that hacks, and that's going to help him a lot in this game. So right now, Hellborne team definitely look like they're in a really strong spot. The only survivor right now is Keeper of the Forest, and without an ulti, he's not going to be able to defend this. He's not going to be able to do anything about this push. And the Hellborne side will be able to get this Raxes pretty easily. So right now, this team, this Hellborne side looking really strong in this competition. It looks like they're setting up a match, a mouth-watering match actually in the finals of the winners bracket against Orange. So if you're just tuning in, this is the Orange Esports League Season 1. TTC is on-site casting this at Wangsa Maju Orange. So if you're a Malaysian and you have the time, definitely come on down here and pay us a visit here. You can meet up with all the competitive teams, competitive players, as well as, you know, some of the GMs. They are down here as well. We have a special visit by the Singaporean GMs as well. GM Alf and GM Zodiac are down here. So come down and say hi to them. Maybe get some free silver coins or something, I don't know. And beta keys, legacy keys actually. I don't think if Alpha was giving them out, but yeah. Anyway, getting back into the game, 33k gold lead actually. I don't think the Legion team can actually come back into this game, but I'm just excited for the next game because this Hellborne side is setting up a mouth-watering clash against Orange Esports Malaysia.
Yep, that is definitely going to be the game to watch right there, and that is going to be so exciting. But just look at the Hellborne team. They have so much money right now. keepstick is complete on Pyromancer. Cthulhu has another 3.4k gold saved up, so he can easily buy back if necessary. And Pyromancer gonna get a regeneration rune as well. Valkyrie, I do believe, has finished her Geometer's Bane. The recipe is in the stash, so they should be waiting for that before they make the final push. And the Token of Life, only 1 minute left, so they can definitely look to start pushing right now. And I think Cthulhu sold his Helm of the Black Legion right there, so what is he gonna get? He has 4.3k gold, and there we go, picking up a Reaver right there. So signaling a Behemoth's Heart, and once he gets that, what can you say about that, Eric?
He won't go down, simple as that. He with that second skill, no, he's just gonna be so tanky with that Behemoth's Heart. He is actually only about 100 gold away, I think. Yeah, about 100 gold away from that Behemoth's Heart. So once he gets that, they're gonna push down, and the Legion team is not gonna do any damage onto this Cthulhu. Look at that, he's just so tanky and doing so much damage as well with that shield breaker, along with that demonic breastplate as well. So finally he's gonna pick up that, I believe, Hearts now, Behemoth's Heart, and I think the Hellborne team will look to push down this middle lane and maybe try and waste that Valkyrie token, but I don't think he's gonna be able to do that. Valkyrie token only what, 30 seconds, 10 seconds left, so that's gonna be void now. And Bubbles, okay, you're gonna survive that. Arrow gonna narrowly miss there as Frostwolf Skull finished on by Valkyrie. So yeah.
Yep, so this is going to be the final clash of the game, most probably. All the Hellborne team, they have all their items right here. Behemoth's Heart is being delivered as we speak. And yeah, pretty much full items for most of the heroes on the Hellborne team. They are going to look to end this. It is going to be the final defense for the Legion team. The creeps do get the bottom tower. Ooh! Wow, so Restoration Stone on the Keeper of the Forest. Will that make a difference, Arctic, with that Restoration Stone on the Keeper of the Forest?
I don't even think he has enough mana to cast 2 ultis. Can you check? How much is the mana cost of Refresher? 175, 600 plus. Oh, maybe just enough. And there we go, clash imminent now. Ulti going in, Frost will play by Cthulhu, ulti by Bubbles as well. Deadwood dropping really low, but with that shrunken he's gonna survive. No one dropping yet. Valkyrie gonna get caught by the Grasp though, and look at Predator just being kited, and finally he dropped down. Who dropped down there as well? As now the Hellborne side, no one did just yet. Oh, Monarch just dropping. Keeper of the Force and Predator dropping here. I think it's pretty much GG right now. Hellborne side gonna be able to take down this middle Raxus and probably go bottom lane as well. Nothing much the Legion team can do about it. No buyouts as well. Oh, Keeper of the Forest actually wasn't even able to use 2 ultis, I think. Is that still? Oh, okay. He managed to use 2 ultis, so that didn't make the difference at all. So now the Hellborne side is gonna get mega creeps, and it's pretty much gonna be GG.
The Hellborne have destroyed a Legion tower.
Yep, so they are working their way onto this bottom set of rack as the GG well plays are called. So that makes it official right here. So TTC will advance to the next round. 5-second arrow onto Bubbles. Of course, they're just playing for fun right now. So good attempt by the Legion team, but Hellborne team just too strong right now. And any final words from you, Mr. Arctic?
I'm just looking forward to the next game, Orange against the winner of this game. So hopefully we have a really interesting match in that. And we'll see who takes the final spot in the grand finals. And of course, both teams definitely looking forward to that because if they win, they will have the 1 game advantage in the grand finals, of course. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
Yep, and of course now they're just having some fun with it. Of course, the game is over essentially. Hellborne team do take the game.
The Hellborne have destroyed a Legion
and yeah,
tower.
so Hellborne team just, I suppose, outplaying the Legion team right now. As they're just trying to farm out the KDR. Can't really blame them. As Cthulhu, they're just trolling right now, but it is what it is. As Bubbles using ultimate as well, and he might actually drop down. Will not though. Plague ultimate in ulti. Bubbles does use the J cover right there. Finally, the World Tree will go down as Merrick from the Goblin store actually sending a message right there. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, that is gonna be game, and we will be bringing you guys more games. So stay tuned, guys, for more and more coverage.